Hey guys, this is Emi from underdogchance.com, and in today's video I will share my MLB betting model projections with you. I have also one betting play for today. I also try to share at least one free pick on my website. If you go to underdogchance.com, you can go to picks and then you select American sports and baseball, and I try to share one baseball pick per day as well. If you scroll down, I also have a couple of new articles about betting trends, about baseball, and why I stopped watching games for betting purposes. So if you want to learn my way of betting, you can go to underdogchance.com, where I also share my betting model with you, so you can use your own projections. I'm not big fan of selling, sharing sports picks because I don't believe in being a follower, not only in sports betting, but in general. I believe that if you want to win in this world, you need to create more than you consume, because then this difference is your positive balance in this world, and then you can benefit and make money at the end as well. Okay, and because of that, I'm not big fan of sharing sports picks, but I try to share some of my sports picks so you can see my way of betting. Okay, so if we go to today's bets, let's go to today's game. So one game is already in play, but I'm not interested in this double header. We have Cleveland against Detroit, so we have two games, and we have Philadelphia against White Sox. I also made some quick projections, but I will stay away from both these games. Okay, so you can see Wheeler against Lance Lynn. This is my projection, which is close to be 50-50, but I would stay away from this game because you need to check the lineups. Lineups comes out late. You will probably hit the closing line, but I'm not saying that you cannot make good bets, but I like to have a life balance, so I don't sit whole day in front of my computer or in front of the TVs to make bets. I try to make projections with my betting model, with my math, and then I try to find value bets, make units, profits, and then I live my life, which is not only sports betting. Okay, this is something I also teach my students. So you should always have a life balance with sports betting, because sports betting is very dangerous. If you watch games, if you spend your whole day watching games, it can be addictive. I was in that situation when I was younger. I was watching the games all night. Sometimes I couldn't even sleep. I had to drink whiskey. But later, when I understood a little bit better how business works, how investments works, how world works, I changed this. So I simply make analysis and then bet. Okay, so let's move to today's games, and I hope my numbers will help you to make better prediction. And as I said, you can go to underdogchance.com, where you can learn more about my way of betting. So let's start with the first game. If we exclude the first two, which are double headers, so let's go with San Francisco Giants against Miami Marlins, Alex Wood against Edward Cabrera. Based on my projections, San Francisco will have 50.30% of chance to win this game, close to 50-50 game. Bookmakers have Miami as a small underdog, but this is also very close to 50-50. Based on my adjusted Kelly criterion, this is not qualified bet. Then we have Tampa Bay Rays, Cincinnati. If we check Tampa Bay Rays, they will start with Bradley, right-handed pitcher, ERA 5.40 against Lodolo, who is 2.0, 2.12 ERA. I think yesterday Cincinnati beat Tampa Bay Rays. Yes, I had in my betting model Cincinnati with better chance to win, but also bookmakers have had the same odds, so I stayed away from that game. But today I also have Cincinnati as a small favorite. I didn't even check the latest odds, but I will stay away. I would stay away from this game because Bradley, the pitcher who will start for Tampa Bay, I simply don't have enough information. So I usually wait with the pitchers. So they need to have certain amount of innings pitch in some period of time, and then only then they are qualified, because small sample size of data or betting results, if you like, this is always noise and you can make big mistakes. So the more information you have about the pitchers, about the players, about the teams, the more confident you can be in your analysis. Of course, also bookmakers have more information. Also, the market have more information. So I'm not saying that the other way, if you have some information, cannot be profitable. But for me and my betting model, I have some criteria, and Tampa Bay Rays pitcher is not qualified today. This is why I have average here, and I simply stay away from this game. Then we have Baltimore again, Washington, Kramer against Gray, two right-handed pitchers. I give Baltimore 54% of chance to win this game. My projected odds are minus 117 and bookmakers plus 117 on Washington. Bookmakers odds are plus 131 for Washington. So betting mall gives small value to Washington, but based on my criteria, this is still not qualified. What that means? That means that I'm looking for a little bit bigger discrepancy between my numbers and bookmakers' numbers. Okay. So I stay away from this game as well. Okay. Then we have Angels against Yankees. We have same story. We have average pitcher here. So for New York Yankees, who will start? Schmidt. He's 0-0 with 8.44 ERA. I don't have enough information or enough data for this pitcher, so I simply stay away. Minnesota, Boston, the same story. Sonny Gray will start against Boston. Chris Sale, he will be, of course, qualified, but because he was injured a little bit, and he still doesn't have enough innings pitched so far, and I like to wait a little bit more. Okay, this is already incalculated in my betting model. Okay, then we have Texas Kansas City Royals, Eovaldi against Brett Keller, two right-handed pitchers. Based on my projections, and this is for full game, I give Texas 52.44% of chance to win this game. Bookmakers have very similar odds when it comes to full game, but I like what Texas did so far this season. Their new coach manager, Bruce Bochy, he was San Francisco Giants in the past, and I like his work in general. And based on my projections, we have a value in first 5 innings with the Texas. So this is my only qualified bet today. Based on my projections, Texas in first 5 innings, this is +0. So it is Asian handicap or run line +0, which means that if the game is tied after 5 innings, the bet is void or cancelled. Okay, so after first 5 innings, Texas at 1.72. This is my projected number. Bookmakers 1.88, and this is a qualified bet. Texas first 5 inning. This is my first and only qualified bet today. Okay. In the video, I talk in American odds because I know that viewers who watch my baseball videos, those if you watch it, thank you very much. I know that most of you are from USA and you use American odds. Although I think that decimal odds are much simpler to use, simple to understand, and in general, I think they're better fit for an average bettor and especially new bettors, because you simply multiply your units with the odds and you get the return. But this is for another story, okay? But as I said in my videos, I talk in American odds, but for myself, I always use decimal odds, okay? And if I have minus 200, I don't bet 2 units to win 1 unit. I simply always bet exactly the same unit as I have here. So I have 1 unit, 125, 1.5, 1.75, and 2 units for the best bets, okay? Then we have Arizona, St. Louis, Drew Jameson, Jordan Montgomery. Just a second. Jordan Montgomery, Dre Jameson, right-handed pitcher against lefty, 59.96% to St. Louis, but bookmakers have pretty same numbers. Toronto, Houston, Chris Bassett against Urquidy, two right-handed pitchers. My betting model gives both teams close to 50-50 chance, and also bookmakers have similar numbers. This is not qualified. And as you see, also Pittsburgh, Colorado, Vince Velasquez, Jose Urena. Yesterday, I had Pittsburgh. They were the best bet yesterday, 2-unit bet, and they beat Colorado on the road. They were underdog, and it was a nice, profitable day. But today, as you see, my numbers and bookmakers' numbers are very similar. Milwaukee, Seattle. Milwaukee will start with with Strider against Snell. Um, no, Milwaukee with Rhea. So I don't have enough information about Rhea. So this is my initial projections, but I will stay away. Atlanta, San Diego, Strider against Blake Snell, right-handed pitcher against lefty. Based on my projections, Atlanta should be minus 122. San Diego should be plus 122. So as you see, my numbers and bookmakers are the same. And you can also check the two latest games. Marcus Stroman, Ken Valdichuk, based on my projections, Chicago Cubs should be minus 136. I will check the latest odds. Maybe there is some value, but based on my initial projections, this was not bet, but didn't check the latest odds. So I will update this for myself. Maybe it will be a bet. New York Mets, LA Dodgers, Tyler Megill against Clayton Kershaw. Based on my projections, the Dodgers should be minus 122. They are minus 154. So they are a little bit overrated in this game, but still not qualified. So Mets should be much bigger underdog for me to take a bet. Okay, so today's only bet, Texas Rangers, first 5 innings. You should exclude the tie. So if the game is tied, so if the result is 2-2, 0-0, 3-3, the money should be refunded. Or cancelled or void or how whatever you say it. So this is +0 in Pinnacle or in European bookmakers, and you can get it at around 1.88. This is what, minus 115 or something like that at 1 unit. So this is my only qualified bet. Okay. So that's it from me today. Thank you for watching. Whatever you decide to take, I wish you good luck, and of course, please visit my site, underdogchance.com, where you can learn my way of betting, and I wish you all the success.